Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to create an animated blank post with the ratio 16:9 using Lottie Files. So let's get started. As you can see, now we're on our home page. When you open the app, it immediately takes you here, so you don't have to tap on anything or click anywhere. It takes you here. So the first section is create with animated templates. We're going to cover that in another video, not in this one. And in the second section is create animated posts. So we're going to look at the create animated post section, and we're going to slide a little bit to the right. We're going to choose the last option, start blank. So as you can see, now we're here. We have options. We have 5 options down here and more animations on the bottom of our screen. So the first option is canvas. If you click on that, you're going to see all the canvases that are available for a TikTok video, Instagram story, Instagram post, Twitter post, Facebook post, LinkedIn post, start blank ratio 1:1 and start blank ratio 16:9. So we've already selected our canvas previously, so you don't have to do anything there. If you want to change your canvas, that's when you're going to click on the canvas and select the canvas of your liking. The second option we have is animations. If you go on and click on there, you're going to see a lot of emoji animations pop up. But these are not the only animations available. Don't worry. You have suggested animations here on the bottom of your screen. But even if you don't like these suggested animations, you can always click on the plus in the bottom left corner, and it's going to take you to all the free animations. So here are all the free animations. You can slide down to see even more. Even if you don't like these animations, if they're not relevant to you, to your post, they're not accurate, you don't like it, you can always go in the search bar and search what kind of animation you are looking for, and it will pop up so you can select it. So you have multiple animation options. The third options here we have is text. So you go and click on that. Here, you can type something like, for instance, hey. So you can send the font color, you can send it to bold, you can align the text, and if you don't like it, you can always delete the text. The fourth option we have is background. So we're going to start editing a post from there. We're going to start from our background because we don't have one. So we're going to click on background. So as you can see, as a background, you can select a solid color. You can take a photo or a video in real time, and you can upload a photo or a video from your photo gallery. So in this video, we're going to do it with a background. So let's go on and select a color. So you can select any color you like. By dragging this down here, you can view all the colors that are available. So when you find the color of your choice, for example, this one, you can drag your finger here to select the shade of the color that you would like to apply. So you can apply that color in a light shade or in the dark shade or in a medium shade. So let us go to orange and set it to a warmer type of orange. So now we've set our background color. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and write some text, like, for example, best online tutorials, exclamation point. So as you can see, you can align the text. You can align it in the center, you can align it to your right, and you can align it to your left. We're going to stick with the center here. If you want to bold your text to be more visible for the human eye, you can always click on bold. As you can see, now it's more visible. And you can change the font color also. So for example, let's go to orange, and we want to set it to a lighter orange so it's visible. For example, this. When you're done with all the editing, you're going to go ahead and click on done. To move the text, you're just going to tap on it with your finger and drag it along the screen, whether you want it up, down, in a corner, or wherever you like. So let's set it here in the center. Okay, now we're gonna go with animations. So first, let's go with the easier animations. For example, maybe the sun emoji will be aesthetically good for the eye here because because our background is orange. So as you can see, the options that you have with this animation is by dragging this circle in the sidebar up and down, you can adjust the size of the animation and set it as your liking. For example, this size. You can increase the speed of the animation. For example, you can increase it up to 4, or you can decrease it down to 0.2. You only do this just by tapping on the speed icon, and it increases and decreases by itself. So now let's set it to the default one. That's 1. So you can always click on loop. If you don't want to loop, the animation will play out just once and it will stop. So if you have another animation and it's set on loop, the other animation will continue looping, restarting over and over again, and this one will play out just once and it will stop. So we don't want this in our post, so we're going to click again and set it to loop. So here you have 2 more options, color palette and grouped colors. So color palette it's kind of the same thing. Just with the grouped colors, you can just change the color of the eyes, the mouth, the body of the sun, the nose, the blush, etc. on your own. But if you click on a color palette, you have suggested color palettes here that you can click on. That's going to be easier. You have a lot of suggested color palettes here. Or you can also create a color palette on your own if you'd like. Oops, sorry. You can always create a color palette on your own if you'd like. So for example, let's set it to the second color palette. And when you're done, when you've selected the correct color palette or created your own color palette, you're going to click on apply. So it applies. Now we're going to click somewhere on the screen that's not on the animation so it can get us back here. Let's just place it up here. Now, as I told you, you can select animations that are suggested from here, or you can search for them in the plus. You can search for all the free animations. So you can go down here, like just look at them and select from here, or you can type some keyword that might be relevant for you, that you might find easier and quicker. But in this video, we're going to choose an animation that was given to us by Lottie Files, suggested down there. So we're going to click on the X, and for example, let's use this animation with the monkey sipping wine. So we're going to place it by dragging it with our finger. So let's say we want to place it in this corner. You can also edit this animation the same way as the previous one. So you can increase or decrease the speed. You can set it whether you want it to be on loop or no loop. And you can change the color palettes. So now you can see, if I set this on no loop and I go back, so you can see the monkey will stop sipping wine after it sipped wine like 2 times. So it played out and the sun continues bouncing. So that's the difference whether it's set on loop or no loop. This is a photo background. If you had a video background, you can also see that the video would continue moving and the animation would stop. So we're gonna go ahead and click on loop. So it starts moving again. Again, as I told you, you can choose your color palette of choice, or you can create a color palette if you like. So we're going to apply the same color palette that we applied for the sun in this example, and we're going to click on apply. Now we're going to click anywhere on the screen, so it takes us back here. The last option we have here is full screen. So we're going to click on that. As you can see the full screen of your created animated post. without any distractions on the sides, up and down. So this is how it looks like. So let's go click on this in the right corner down. And that's how it's done. When you're done with all the editing, you're gonna go and share, and you're gonna click on save to device. You can directly post it on Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, TikTok, Messenger, Facebook, and even more apps. But if you want to save it for later, not sure whether you like it or not, etc., you can always save it to your device and upload it to whatever app you like later in the day, another week, another month, etc. And that's how it's done. Thank you for watching. Do click the like button if this video helped you and subscribe to our channel for more helpful videos. Bye!